up on CTV News, I'll be asking students on how truthful they think the news is, an exclusive interview with New York Times entertainment correspondent Michael Cieply.
And I'll give you an inside look at the color and energy that filled the main ballroom Sunday night.
Welcome to CTV on this Thursday evening. I'm Wayne Stafford.
And I'm Sofie Vukovich.
An armed robbery at South College Avenue gas station left 3 people injured and police on the hunt for the suspect. According to Fort Collins Police Services Chief John Hutto, a male suspect entered the gas station with a metal pipe and demanded money. 2 clerks and 1 customer have been hospitalized. CTV was on the scene this afternoon to speak with witnesses.
There was 3 victims in there. There was 2 clerks, the husband and wife, and the guy went in there with like a metal pipe and a gun and told them to, like, I don't know what he told them, but he seen that the guy that was pumping gas from the muffler shop, he told him, he seen that they were in there, and he went in there to help him, and the armed robber like hit him with the pipe, and all 3 of them went to the hospital.
We'll keep you updated on our website as the story develops. Please call Fort Collins Police or Crime Stoppers of Larimer County at 970-221-6868 if you have any information about the robbery.
Firefighters are continuing to monitor and patrol the Fern Lake fire. The gusty winds we have experienced in the past few days have increased fire behavior. However, light precipitation and colder temperatures have decreased the drying effects of the wind. And now we'll talk to Kelsey McCallister to see if that wind will persist into the weekend.
Today was a beautiful day on campus. Temperatures reached into the mid-60s with a slight breeze out of the northwest. Tonight, temperatures will dip into the mid-30s, though, with some wind gusts as high as 22 miles per hour. Tomorrow, temperatures will be again mild with a high in the 70s. There may be some wind in the morning hours as well. Taking a look across the state, you can see temperatures were warm today. 65 in Denver, 62 Fort Collins. Vale was 42, and our hot spot was Pueblo at 67 degrees. But the wind will be a persistent thing throughout the evening. There are red flag warnings issued for the state. You can see all over the Front Range and into the eastern plains there are high wind warnings. So let's take a look at the 7-day forecast. Temperatures will continue to be mild throughout the rest of the week and into the weekend. Friday will be in the 70s with some breezy winds. Saturday will have a high near 80 degrees with winds as well. Sunday will be warm with temperatures reaching around 70 degrees. Monday things will cool down slightly, bringing the temperatures into the mid-60s with sunny skies. Tuesday will be mild again with highs in the upper 60s and plenty of sunshine. And Wednesday will cool down with mostly sunny skies and a high near 65 degrees. That's all I have for you this week. Tune in tomorrow morning for my Ramrise report. For CTV Weather, I'm Kelsey McCallister.
Thanks, Kelsey. Well, coming up on CTV, I spoke with New York Times entertainment reporter Michael Cieply about the current state of journalism.
And another candidate contrast. This week's topic, foreign policy.
If you're looking for a new pet that you can cherish every day, consider adopting from a shelter. Shelters are full of healthy, loyal, fun, loving pets, eager to become a part of your family. A person is the best thing to happen to a shelter pet, so bring home your new buddy today. To find out more, you can visit theshelterpetproject.org.
As a journalist, without a doubt, our primary concern is the truth above all else. What we do as journalists is not just a mere job or profession, but a civil service of seeking the truth and reporting it to you, the people. But in this age of ever-declining news revenue and viewers, there arises more and more challenges in reporting the truth.
The validity of the news today can be the center of a great deal of controversy. I ask students how much they trust they're getting the full truth.
I don't. I know that the media is based on money, so a lot of it's based on what's going to grab people's attention.
I put a good amount of trust in it, depending on what the subject is.
I try to not believe everything, because I know there's a lot of different biases.
They just seem extremely partisan a lot of times. And even if they don't seem that way, or I don't catch on to any sort of right or left, whatever leaning, the stuff they go over seems to be really trivial.
Entertainment correspondent and staff editor for the New York Times, Michael Cieply, came to CSU Wednesday speaking about the obstacles in reporting the truth.
Look, the whole difficulty, the whole equation that's so messed up right now is between freedom and money. Actual, the difficult reporting gets thinner and thinner. I think your rule of thumb has to be always to look for the story they don't want you to tell.
Although there are challenges, Cieply still has some optimistic advice for young journalists.
You just have to have this great inner faith that, okay, this is what I'm going to do, and I'll find it, and then get to it, and it's going to be there. It's going to be different than what we did, but it's going to be better. And that's all I could say.
Michael Cieply, an inspiration for all journalists, also has an immense amount of experience in dealing with Hollywood and the media that he envelops into further in the full interview, which you can see on our website.
There are only 20 days until this year's election. CTV and the Collegian have teamed up to help you decide which presidential candidate best represents you. Here's tonight's candidate contrast.
CSU Rams, less than a month until the presidential election. Have you decided? If not, there's still time. Our political experts break down the issues that matter most to you and where each candidate stands in this episode of Candidate Contrast. In this episode, the military's role in foreign policy. President Obama plans for America's future global role to be one of partnership, including committing to Israel's security. He promises to end the war in Afghanistan by 2014 and secure vulnerable nuclear materials.
Understand, America will never retreat from the world. We will bring justice to those who harm our citizens and our friends, and we will stand with our allies.
Governor Romney plans to strengthen U.S. defense with a multi-layered missile defense system and a more efficient weapons design and delivery process. He would work closely to help Israel keep a military edge, as well as help the country fix relationships with Turkey and Egypt.
The 21st century can and must be an American century. It began with terror and war and economic calamity. It's our duty to steer it onto the path of freedom.
Visit collegian.com for more candidate contrasts and in-depth election information.
And remember, early voting in Colorado begins next Monday, October 22nd.
Next on CTV, campus got a little spicy over the weekend as over 800 students enjoyed lots of food, singing, and dancing.
That's right, Wayne. I was there to get a taste of one of CSU's biggest cultural events.
Welcome to my block party. Glad you can make it.
The only triple doubles you get come with fries.
Last time you blocked someone, you were online.
I can do this all day. Your moves are just gay.
Using gay to mean dumb or stupid, not cool.
Not cool.
Not in my house, not anywhere. It's not creative, it's offensive to gay people. And you're better than that.
Welcome back to CTV. The Laurie Student Center played host to an annual event that gave a glimpse into another culture. The Indian Students Association was eager to celebrate its traditions with record attendance.
India Nite's amazing. She really set everything on fire. Great food!
There's really so much to show.
India Nite is an annual event organized by the Indian Students Association. The night is full of food, singing, dancing, and much more. This year, India Nite had its largest attendance of about 900 people.
The goal of India Nite is to promote Indian culture.
It's good for the white community to kind of come out and know that there's different cultures like surrounding them.
For these students, it's an opportunity to share their culture and celebrate where they're from.
So it's all about presenting our own culture as well as getting to know about the people who are around us. It's always nice to have something reminding you where you are, your origin, what you represent. I thought it's a really good experience.
CSU has over 15 international student organizations. You can search these international organizations through CSU's website for more information and ways to get involved.
Coming up on CTV, reporter Eli Portel got a chance to catch up with local experimental rock band, The Echo Chamber.
And Melanie Rose is back with another dose of celebrity gossip. Stay tuned.
Bring out the action hero in you. Be part of the greatest action movie ever. Show us how you train and eat like an action hero. Join in at actionheroalliance.com.
Welcome back to CTV. If you're interested in instrumental experimental rock, you might like local Fort Collins band The Echo Chamber. Reporter Eli Portel caught up with them in between sets.
Early this year at ASAP's Ram Jam event, 3 bands played. However, one band didn't seem to get much recognition. That band was The Echo Chamber, a band that's been representing the Fort Collins music scene since 2010.
We're some kind of form of rock. Mostly instrumental, so some would say post-rock, but it was never intentional to do that. We just kind of could never find a singer, and we went through some different characters, but Brian's starting to throw in some vocals, so we're kind of moving in a new direction.
Members of the Echo Chamber include Brian Weichel, Chris Thompson, Ryan Gotti, and of course, their unusual mascot, Sylvia.
And it just kind of adds a little mystery, I think. People, including ourselves, wonder why we have it on stage. But yeah, she just kind of hung around long enough and kind of moved into the band. I don't know.
The Echo Chamber and Sylvia have big plans for the future. One of which includes performing at the South by Southwest Music Festival in March with an array of other Fort Collins bands.
My vision is hopefully to get on a larger tour, like supporting a larger band, a national tour, and record our next EP, which we just recorded a new song last week, and kind of maybe shop it around and try to find distribution for it.
The Echo Chamber's next Fort Collins show will be at Hodie's Half Note, December 13th.
I'm Eli Portel.
And we are the Echo Chamber.
And this is CTV News.
Thanks, Eli. Now let's toss it over to Melanie Rose with this week's Celebrity Countdown.
What's up? This is Celebrity Countdown. I'm Melanie Rose. He's Ryan Green. Today we're going to talk about the top 3 scandals going on in Hollywood this week. Our number 3 story is about Hulk Hogan's sex tape. He is suing Gawker Media $100 million for releasing his sex tape, and they refuse to take it offline.
I've seen the sex tape. Melanie, have you seen the sex tape?
Ew.
Okay, anyways, in the beginning, you totally know the guy leading you into the room. It's your fault that you don't even trust your friends. Second of all, Melanie, isn't this the second sex tape he has out?
Yeah, it is.
Why do you need $100 million for a second mistake?
And my argument is, if you're a celebrity, why are you making sex tapes?
Melanie, let's hold off on that because Justin Bieber's coming up and we have to talk about his naked picture that came out.
Yeah, we do.
All right.
But first is our number 2 story, which is all about good old Lindsay Lohan.
Boy, we just don't get old of her even though she gets old.
Yep. So Lindsay and her mom were in New York City having a little bit too much fun. Her mom took a little bit too much cocaine. Lindsay was upset, called her father. Her father leaked the whole entire phone call to the public.
Lindsay, I'm actually going to take your side on this one, okay? Your father has always been a jerk.
And honestly, I feel bad for the girl.
Lindsay, hang in there.
For all of you interested in seeing the naked picture of Justin Bieber.
Yeah, all of our 13-year-old female viewers out there.
Yeah, well, we're not going to show the picture.
Darn it.
I know. But this brings us to our number 1 scandal of the week, Justin Bieber's naked picture and his leaked music video. Last week, supposedly, Justin Bieber's laptop was stolen and naked pictures were leaked.
Yeah, and now Justin came out on Twitter and said, no, this is all a hoax. This is all just subliminal messaging for my new music video with Nicki Minaj.
However, people are questioning the naked pictures.
Justin, I'm going to call you out on this one. There is no way those are fake pictures.
See, I disagree. I think that any celebrity should know not to take naked pictures of themselves because, of course, they'll be leaked.
Yeah, because so few celebrities have taken naked pictures of themselves. Snooki, Scarlett Johansson, Blake Lively, Vanessa Hudgens, Taylor...
We get it. But people are saying that these photos don't match up and that they're photoshopped. So I don't think the Biebs would do this to us. Justin, I know that wasn't you.
Oh, apparently Melanie knows what you look like without your shirt there, Justin.
And that was this week's Celebrity Countdown with yours truly, Melanie Rose, and he is Ryan Green.
That's all the time we have for tonight. Be sure to check out our website, ctvnews11.collegian.com, for any stories you saw tonight.
You can also follow our Twitter and Facebook page for news updates. Thanks for joining us and have a great night.